Shalom. First off, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakakadash, Yahweh being true name for the Heavenly Father, Yahweh Shai being named for His only begotten Son, who the world ignorantly calls God, and Jesus Christ. I want to give double honors to our apostles, double honors to our elders, a great millstone that taught us truth and will well. And salutations to you, hopeful that person is truth and all honesty and sincerity. This is Brother Yahweh coming to listen to the spirit power, Yahweh Shai. And this lessons through the spirit, man. Was just feeling a little frustrated. You know, Satan was extremely busy. You know, right after I got blessed, you know, abundantly yesterday. You know, it's like this devil tries to get you to get discouraged and fuck with you immediately after, you know, some good things happen to you. You know, because he doesn't like when you're really stuck on the path of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, and you're really tuned in and you're focused. That's when Satan, you know, can get upset and try to fuck with you, man. You know, but ultimately, to not have as much frustration when shit like that happens, you have to understand that Satan can be basically a sifting tool. Okay, to try to get you out of character, to get you overly stressed out, and things that can, when you have those type of things happening to you, you start experiencing that overly stress. You know, extreme frustration, somebody making you extremely angry. You know, it can cause you to do something to help pull you out of this truth. Okay? And really distract you from serving Yahweh Shai. So you have to remember that, man. And so I want to read this precept, because this is the mentality that we have to have towards the spiritual demon Satan. Because he's going to be fucking with you. Especially when you come to serve the Lord, man. This is Matthew 16:23. It says, "But he turned and said unto Peter, Get thee behind me, Satan. Thou art an offense. Thou art an offense unto me. For thou savorest not the things that be of Yahweh, but those that be of men." So you got to get in the spirit sometimes to rebuke Satan. That's the spirit. I see a license plate in front of me. Kid you not, it says 777. Call all Yahweh Shem Yahushai, man. 777. Call all Yahweh Shem Yahushai. Hey, so, you know, just let the Lord, the Spirit, guide you, man. Just follow the Heavenly Father. And that's the Spirit, because the car is in front of me. The license plate just cut me off, got in front of me, and the plate says 777 act. Woo! Oh, man, call all you, how about you, myself? 1777 act, man. You know, so you have to act, you know, and rebuke Satan, man. But the Spirit, during this lesson, I'm going to go ahead and rebuke him now. In the name of Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Baba Shah, I rebuke Shaitan. May he flee from me, man, and from the brothers that he's fucking with. You have no power, no victory over us, man. Because ultimately, when the Lord's plead with you and Yahweh Shai's plead with you, He's going to start having great things happen for you. Okay? But, you know, here comes Satan, you know, to try to get you discouraged. It's like, you know, it's like an equal balance, you know. You get super hyped and excited, you know, and then Satan just calls to try to discourage you, so you won't be happy about the things that Yahweh Shai is blessing you in your life. You know, because I had one of the younger brothers, one of the younger Akim. He came through to the crib, and it was going to be our first time, you know, doing a little sit down together, man. You know, he's new to the body. Beautiful brother, man. And we did a really good edifying lesson, man. That lesson was like 40 minutes long. You know, the audio didn't even record, man. You know, but ultimately, that was probably just, we just treated as, that was a study. You know, time to just study amongst each other. That's the way I just look at it. You know, maybe for whatever reason the Lord didn't want the lesson to get put out, even though it was edifying. But maybe that was just a time for me and the younger brother just kind of, you know, break bread a little bit, bond and do the work. You know, just study. You know, going into these events that are happening right now. And the lesson, the spirit of the lesson already went out anyway, so the Satan really didn't accomplish anything, because I just did a lesson the day prior, really speaking on the planes crashing and how we're living in perilous times, and the times are very dangerous and evil. So we're basically just reiterating that point. So regardless of Satan not allowing the lesson to get put up correctly or not, it still got accomplished. And ultimately linking up with brothers and still learning about Yahweh Shai is still part of the work too. So it still got accomplished. So it kind of pissed me off a little bit, but as you become more mature, being in this truth, in this ministry, things begin to bother you less. You can't let things get you overworked up and pull you out of character and fuck up your whole day, and then other things start fucking up too. And then this morning, my wicked ass demon, my ex hit me up on some bullshit, basically trying to keep my seed from me and stuff, out the blue, for no fucking reason at all, man. No reason at all. But the reason why it's happening is because Satan is working through her to fuck with me. But that's how what you should be what you should expect when you come into this truth. Just because you got the name of Yahweh Shai doesn't mean automatically you got the golden ticket. You're gonna find a pot of gold at the end of the rainbow and you're not gonna go through anything. No, Satan gonna start fucking with you, man. He's gonna try to do anything and everything he can to distract you from teaching this word and to pull you out of the truth. And he's gonna come in all different ways of doing it. Whether you fuck with your finances, your job, your vehicle, and maybe you hop on your wife you're dealing with, or just a woman in general. You can hop on your kids. He can attack your health like he did with Job. I mean, with Job got attacked every angle, But what, man? He had to maintain his integrity. It's like I want to pull that precept and read it, but I'm actually in transit, so there's a lot of traffic. So I gotta be safe. I can't really pull precepts up like I really want to. But brothers, they come across this lesson, they may want to put them on a comment board or something afterwards. But speaking on Job, man, Yahweh, had questioned Satan. Roughly paraphrasing, he said, Satan, where you been? In the book of Job. And Satan said, from walking to and fro throughout the earth. And then Yahweh said, have you considered my servant Job? He basically told him he's an upright man, a perfect man. He doesn't do anything wrong. And Satan said, well, that's because you basically spoil him. In a roundabout way. It's not verbatim. But he's like, Job he's very wealthy. He's the richest man in the part of the land that he's at. He has all this substance. He has good health. And he's got kids and he's got a woman. So Yahweh considered what he said and said, okay, well, if he's only good because of the things that I'm giving him, then, he's in your hand, but just don't kill him. But go ahead, test him. And you know what Satan did? He took everything away. Everything away. He fucked his health up, smote him with boils all over his body. He killed his children in a tornado, killed his woman. He killed all his livestock, all his cattle, and made him dead broke from killing all his substance. But he got permission to do that from Yahweh. So Satan has permission to fuck with every last one of us brothers in this truth. But we do have power over him as well. You can rebuke him just like Yahweh Shai rebuked him. Because Yahweh Shai said, greater works than these you shall do also. So if Yahweh Shai has the ability to rebuke Shaitan, you can rebuke him too. And you can rebuke the physical counterpart of him, Esau, Edom, as well. But you have to, the Lord said that, when you come to serve him, to prepare thy soul for temptation. So just because it was like, basically a back-to-back thing that was happening through the Spirit, it was in the middle of the lesson, the audio didn't get recorded last night, and in the middle of doing the lesson, a demon fucking blowing my damn phone up trying to distract, It's just a lot of shit, man. And then what's going on today, this morning, some bullshit. But the Lord is getting ready to judge our enemies too. Because if Satan is allowed to hop on an individual person to come against you and begin to do wickedness, the Lord has rejected that individual person. He don't allow Satan to hop on a righteous man or a righteous woman to come against a righteous man. He affects us in other ways. He uses different outside sources. Like I said, your materialistic things. But so if your demon is, your woman's being a damn demon, man. That's why a lot of brothers call their ribs their woman demons. Can't even call them their rib. They only get that title, their rib or my wife, when they acting right. When they ain't acting right, they refer to, it's my demon. She's being wicked. But if they repetitively getting that spirit hopped on them, the Lord ain't dealing with them, and that's the spirit. Because Elder Apostle Gabar put out that lesson yesterday too. He said, get the wicked nigga woman out your head. The wicked nigga woman. And there's not talking to the righteous women, the righteous so-called black woman, the Israelite woman, but the wicked ones. Just stop thinking about them, man. Just stop letting them in your mind, your thoughts, because the Satan's gonna hop on them the minute you start thinking about them just a little bit, or having any type of inclination of that person could have a chance of actually start acting right. The spirit gonna put on them to do some wickedness if they're not right, man. Lord's gonna reveal it to you to remind you of this devil, this demon that's in your life. So it's better right now to really just kind of separate yourself from anything in your life that's going to be holding you back or frustrating you, because it's not always the woman, but there's a lot of different things. So even with your health, okay, if your health is afflicted right now, what are you doing about it? Because a lot of times that's something that you can actually have the power to heal through the power of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai can give you the knowledge, wisdom, and power to heal yourself. So you actually have to do something about it. If it's a motherfucker vexing you in your personal life, separate yourself from them and don't let them back. Don't even give them a chance. Don't give them the time of day, man. If the vehicle's fucking up, okay, maybe it's time to go ahead and let that shit go. Get another one, or figure out, to come amongst the brothers and ask for some help to get the finances to get it fixed. A lot of times we just let shit linger on too long that fucks with us. A lot of times that's the case. You let shit linger on instead of just getting rid of the problem. Sometimes Jake just get used to the thorn being in their damn side instead of plucking it out. Just like that scripture says, if their right eye offend thee, pluck it out. And the scriptures say, don't be unequally yoked with unbelievers. If it's something that's consistently just giving you an issue, you got to nip it in the bud, man. Even with your finances, that's a big problem that vexes everybody in this country. Most people are living paycheck to paycheck. Barely getting by in this nation, and it's getting worse. Maybe you need to change the way you're living in your live more in your means. Okay? And don't be afraid to man up and actually put the work in to apply for a better position. You got brothers that sometimes pick up a job and they just accept getting paid $12, $13 an hour. That's unacceptable. Now, if there's absolutely nothing else out there and you can't pick up for absolutely nothing else, then I can see at least you're trying to get some type of work. But how the fuck you gonna be able to pay rent with that? And if that's what you are stuck on, then you're gonna have to live within your means. You might have to find you a little, rundown place temporarily until you start elevating and leveling up more. You gotta actually take the effort to do something about the predicament and the situation that you're in. Even with me and myself personally, was getting overly vexed, wanting to get more income up, so decided to take matters in my hands through the power of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai. I gave him all the glory first, gave him permission, asked him for permission if I could do that, and the career path started opening up for me, man. But I had to actually put my foot in and actually do the work and step out on faith. If I didn't step out on faith, I wouldn't have got blessed with the good news that I received yesterday. And it was big news. It was big news, man. It's really going to help me to do what I need to get my daily bread, to take care of me and my seeds. And to also be able to be a blessing to the whole entire body of Great Millstone, this ministry. And the Lord sends spiritual signs all the time to confirm, So that's why, see that license plate during this lesson, 7777 act, You got to act upon that. It says 7 means completion. You want something to be complete in your life, or something to be resolved, you got to act. You got to put some action in, man. But there's nothing that we can do, though, of our own accord. Everything's through the Spirit power. That's why it said, in all things, give Him reverence, give Him the glory. There's nothing that you just did out of your own geniusness or smartness or talent. No, the Lord gave you the brain. He created that idea that you just all of a sudden got in your head. Oh, I got a good idea. You ever think about that? Where the fuck that idea even come from? Oh, I had a great idea. I'm going to do this. You got to give thanks immediately to Yahweh Shem Yahushai, because it wasn't you on your own that came up with that. He gave you the thought to do that. It's even doing these precepts that come out. When we're at the highways and hedges, it ain't just because we're overly wise and just got a great, fantastic memory. It's the Spirit that's working through us for them precepts to come out. And maybe sometimes I have to do lessons where it'll just be impromptu off rip. Even like today, this in transit was a little bit of impromptu. I didn't have any precepts in mind, pre-planned out. I didn't come up with precepts before I'm going to hit the road and do this in transit and say, I'm going to speak on this, I'm going to speak on that. No, I just trust in the Spirit. That's how this thing works. So, but moral of the point is, in this whole lesson, man, is brothers get ready to be fucked with. Looks like the Spirit is increasing in the air for Satan to just start fucking with brothers, man. Because we're approaching a time where the Lord said that He's going to make us, refined and finer than the golden wedge of Ophir. Make us as gold, precious as gold, but more precious than gold. So, Satan is going to do everything he can to try to get you to do some shit to fuck that up. Okay? He's going to do everything he can to put you in a position where you can lose that opportunity of being made precious like that. And just even further the testimony, man, my uncle texted me last night. I got this cousin that's fucking wicked, man. Wicked. This dude that went to prison for basically mugging old women and shit and breaking and entering people's homes and robbing them at gunpoint. And he got out recently, like probably no more than, like, I kid you not, like 2 or 3 months ago. And this Jake just got out, supposedly trying to live his life right and do the right things. This nigga's right back in jail. Right back. And how he got in jail? Over a woman. I guess this woman pissed him off enough and he put hands on her. And now he right back in prison. Nigga, you was in jail for like 6 years, it seemed like. And you just get out and you go right back in just 3 months later. And that's the thing, That's how this ministry is a little way. The Lord can, start abundantly blessing you. You feel like you made a way to escape. Maybe you got blessed to get help in a certain situation. You're out of that prison. But look, here comes Satan, man. And if you're not wise and you let motherfuckers get underneath your skin, you can just be right back to fucked up, man. Right back fucked up. So you can't let that happen to you, man. So this is just a quick in-transit lesson. through the Spirit. Lord's will is edifying. I'm going to go ahead and close out and give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushai, by Hashem HaKakadash. Double honors to our apostles and elders, a great millstone, Natasha's truth and will well. And citation, hope they push in his truth and honest sincerity. Shalom.